Ready?
I'm also ready.
Set.
Mumbling around and stumbling.
Let's start it. And we're live.
I'm glad we're live, because the other alternative, ew. We end up look like this guy.
Yeah, this is Dad's character. I brought
His
him
name's
out.
Valcour, like so many death guys. I thought I was being witty so many years ago. It turns out every death guy wants to be a Valcour.
Yeah, I brought him out because I did a lot of house magic for Dad.
And
I
I certainly want people to see
picture.
what a great job he did.
This the reason because he sells this stuff.
Yeah.
You have to be to Marleybone or have a friend.
You
that
have
can
to go
get
to
Marleybone.
Babbage Bassett to get your Marleybone housing item stuff. I think there's a little bit of a quest attached to it, but very
No.
little.
Well,
Kind of
yeah,
a-
like the tiniest. It's like a tutorial.
It's the tutorial quest.
Yeah, I got York's chocolate.
That's the food review we're talking about.
Yeah,
And
snack.
he has to have the snack, because I already gave him the insulin for it, so he's going to stuck eating it.
Diabetic.
And
Ding.
normally we don't, you know,
Everyone.
yay, type 1. We're number 1, yeah! Okay, he's number 1. I'm not a diabetic.
Yeah. Difference from being a type 1 diabetic is diabetes or diabetes. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Yeah, you either get Wilford Brimley, old fat guy diabetes,
Or me.
or kid diabetes. Frequently used to be called juvenile diabetes. End result being no. His
This
pancreas decided to say, screw it, I don't want to work anymore.
No.
Did we actually put any magic
Oh,
in this house?
I do remember we did.
I think we did.
We got the Beatles, the Scorpions, and the Pixies.
3 great bands, by the way. Okay. I'm not sure if all of them. But they are performing live today. The Beatles, the Scorpions, and the Pixies on one stage. Yeah. Okay. And was there any magic in the rest of the house? I don't think there was. This
No.
house was restricted to that one.
Oh,
This
hey,
is my
creepy.
Christmas.
Hey, creepy fat man.
Santa's a creep. Inside, I think, is the only place we... no, we didn't. We had some over the Rainbow Bridge, too. Which...
Lots of pounds, by the way.
I got help on this one.
Yeah.
A lot of help. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so willing to share my houses through his channel as compared to mine. Because of the fact that him and his mom were both very instrumental. They were very instrumental in the application and decoration of this house. So
Yeah.
there are some things I put in myself, but in reality, they were the foundation for it.
Yeah. Yours is really good. Love yours.
So it's cool and refreshing, like that room. If there were only another cool and refreshing room in my estate, well, you should go in the house. Oh,
Those
swarm.
things.
What are we doing with those?
I don't know.
I thought we just had them here until we could find a use for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is a gardening thing that's going to end up on my show, how to stack gardens, but there's already things on how to do that, so I may not hit that one at all.
Oh, there's the dancing Christmas trees. And nutcrackers and Big
Yep.
Bell. I'm afraid of this in the joke. No, you're trying to use.
I love this part. Hey, Bill! You've got a big jolly friend who laughs like that. Who's inclined to play with knives? Hey, if you landed in the emergency room
there's
for
a rock.
playing with knives once,
I got my rock.
at least once, people can say that about you.
Nicole.
And he jokes about it later, too.
And tells you that he wants to show you a scar every 50 seconds.
No, not that scar. He's got plenty of stars.
No, it's your scar, actually.
Hey, here's the one from the chainsaw. I'm not joking, by the way. That's on his life. Don't ask. He might drop his pants to show you that one.
Oh.
Hey, check this out. No, not the pants! He was wearing shorts when he showed me, by the way. He doesn't drop his pants at random fortune. He's not one of those guys, at least.
He did not wear
And he is quite an awesome guy, by the way, on many regards, though. He's been hit with a bullet in the chest by way of ricochet. cut himself playing with a knife, chainsawed himself on accident. Very much a fun kind of outdoorsy guy.
Yeah. There's a couple cool things in this house, not the coolest, but the next
Just the main
house
Christmas theme is what I really liked about
is
the
the
house.
best. I hope I didn't just go back to the... Yes! Ah!
Well, that thing just jumps in your face, doesn't it?
Like it's a...
Yeah, see that statue there grow? Love that. It keeps growing!
It's gonna be
Oh, look
the
over by
biggest
the graveyard. I
statue
love this.
you have ever seen!
Another great Luke edition. Here's my Luke dead
Ah!
Creeper! Best application of that ghost, I think.
Ah!
Oh, go to the front door. Can't forget that one.
Oh, I was gonna say, go to the basement. Oh,
Now, for some reason, my wife thought I needed a torture chamber. I agree, honestly. I had to redecorate a few times to get it just so. And then Luke put that in there and really added the finishing touch.
this is not the main one.
No, it's the downstairs torture chamber. I think every house should have two. I mean, if you have two, that means more victims. And that's really what it's about, isn't it?
Always. We use torture chamber down there too, if you're wondering.
It's got fires. It's got things you can heat up and poke people with. Well, don't forget the room upstairs.
Oh, I didn't know where the room was.
This guy's awesome. He turns his chair and he looks at you. Yep, I'm creeping at you. Oh, dude, really, seriously, you don't have to, like, totally look at me. Ah. What a creeper.
By the way, it's a Halloween house.
Oh, cool, it's a nice show about the dead walking. Boy, I hope they figured out it was a Halloween house by all the bizarre books floating around. And I love the dining room because I think this is the most... turn around, please. I know this is more housey tour than magic tour on this particular part, but just the fact is that that creepy old guy picture that I don't think anyone likes, so I was able to pick up a bunch of them. And for some reason, there's one plate that's floating at the end. I don't know why I put it in that way, but it seemed appropriate. I think there's only one more thing to show on this guy, and then we have to go on to the wizard, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So which one are we going to?
Turn it
I'll
on.
remember.
Front of the house. Outside. Right at the entrance. Which is our next wizard we're gonna get? Those are my ghost plants because it's a Halloween house. Oh, my dead bunnies.
Frankenstein's.
Flying bunnies. Dead. Don't harvest those. Get away.
I know. I was just looking.
At some point, I'm
Where's
gonna
the front
It's-
of the house?
get... Turn around. You're going the right direction. Nope, turn around.
Ah! Oh, crap.
Did you just stick them in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell you
Sorry
what,
about
here's how we're gonna do this.
Hey, wait. Make sure I can get that thing back.
You did that wrong. Here's what I was going to do, because I must never go to this house primarily anyway. I was going to go make the death house the primary shot, and we're going to have to wait about 17 seconds, but that's okay. Because we've got happy little trees. Everything's pretty.
And your happy little bell.
And we can say hi to the Beatles again.
And the scorpions and pixies.
Here they are, da-da-da, rock you like a hurricane. Okay, the house is back on, so that'll be over. Sorry for singing, everyone. Especially you, Luke. Okay, just go forward. I'll be there for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love the placement because he comes out right of the telephone. It's like awesome. Like that's totally what that needed. I love it on its own, but having the groovy ghouly just makes it so cool.
And it's got like the perfect shape.
Which, by the way, if you ever really wonder who the groovy ghoulies are, look out for the song Christmas on Mars. It's really cool.
I love death.
I do.
Hey, man.
Alright, well, you know what we need to do?
I love that, because that's like the most creepy statue.
Yeah, it's like the weirdest thing to have in this game. We need to get out of here.
Into the Crazy Cat Woman's place.
And this will take us back to the front screen, right? So we don't lose everything. Crazy Cat Lady or Stormy?
Stormy. Got better.
Well, Crazy Cat Lady's got some awesome stuff too. I'm pretty happy with what he did for the house, so. And I'm definitely gonna have to share this video amongst my fans.
2 to 50. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, he's wherever this is.
I don't think we're in Abbey Road. Caerleon, I think.
Caerleon, yeah. Not the right place.
But that's okay. I got portals to everywhere. Can I go to the Storm House?
That's the only one.
I don't know.
I think it is.
It's not my only house. It's the only thing that we added storm magic to, by the way.
He's got a couple houses. That's why I had a couple teleporters.
Now, this house has a torture room, too. It's more of like an entertainment center. You sit down with your friends.
Poke
There's some
with
apples.
sticks.
You put your victim in the... What? Yeah. I don't know how that idea formed, but it ended up being quite awesome.
How'd you get 2 or 3 of them?
I don't know, something about... You know, it's kind of like The Sims, though. The Sims really is a wonderful little game that just brings out the worst in everybody. Here we go.
What's going to happen? Die. I'm part of the statue now.
That was a good call. I'm glad there's nothing else of importance for this guy. And lastly, it's time to go see the Crazy Cat Lady. Now you're thinking to yourself, this is a guy who's got a girl for a character. Yeah, guys do hit on me. Even though I gave her the last name Thunderpants, I thought, hey, that'd be a good dissuader. Who wants that girl in their life? But apparently there are some guys who like the smell of farts. I don't get it, but there they are. And first to the house. Now, the Crazy Cat Lady, I think, is a special breed of awesome.
I agree.
And first, she has her healing center with pretty unicorns. How cute is that? Yay, unicorns! Awesome.
So if your cat scratches you, just go over to the tatami vat of healing.
We're gonna have to do gardening since we're here. Sorry. We'll do that off the show, though, because this is the last thing we're showing, right?
Second to last, just at the mouse.
I love that. That's an awesome surprise. And he's like, you know what? Basically, you need to build a shunt or a run, some kind of funnel to make sure people hit the spot. And he was right about it. I did. And then he tied everything scripting on it.
Yeah, here's what it looks like.
Well, I shouldn't necessarily give all our secrets away as to why this is working, but definitely we have to let them see it at some point. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a tent, right? Would it'd be quicker to change the other tent to the main tent, though. Why don't you just hit the letter B? Or you can do that, I guess. You're thinking, finally, a use for the Oasis camp. You unlock my thing?
No, I locked it.
Oh, what? Like I'm gonna sell one of my houses on accident. Okay, so here is the Oasis camp. It's a cute little place. There's not much going on here, really. We may have to turn up your volume a little bit. Go into the bedroom. It's a little easier to spot in there. This is a subtle effect, and we haven't quite completed it yet. Next. It's not on.
Look, it's there.
I think you missed the spot.
Here. There it is.
Could I point out she's a crazy cat lady?
Yeah.
Now you might hear the few meows. What we're gonna end up doing is putting a reflector piece in and make sure there's at least 8 cats meowing, if not more. I'm actually hoping maybe to get a second reflector and setting it up to where 2 of them go off. And the thing is the meow is attached to the cat. And they're set at different time frames. And what we did with the time frames is made it to where they're uneven numbers. They shouldn't be meowing at the same time too frequently, and they're different times. So you may end up with 2 or 3 of them meowing at the same time in a blank spot of about 4 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. And they're not going to be connected to each other really, so they're going to run around doing their own thing. And that was probably one of the most brilliant yet subtle uses of the house magic I've seen. And I owe it to this guy here. So thanks for adding that to my crazy cat lady's house.
Yeah. The reason I do these things for him is he has a lot of more money than my character, so I can't do as much on my character.
Yeah, and my money comes from farming now. There's a lot of farming I actually do that I actually give him money for. If you're looking for an easy way of getting money together,
Stinkweed.
Stinkweed. Right here.
Here, we can
Get your
shut this
gardening
off.
levels off. This actually is some of the magic behind the magic. I hate saying it. Stinkweed. The bees are not a necessity. The stinkweed likes trash, not surprisingly.
The reason... This is the reason that I came up with this phrase. There's stank in the bag. There's stank in the bag.
Which sounds a lot worse than it means. Stinkweed money in the bank. Stank in the bank.
No,
However... Oh yeah, I actually had stinkweed in the bank.
you can't give me no money!
But when these things go off, you get a ton of spell cards that you can transfer off to your friends, or in this case, family members. Right there, that guy, right there.
It's funny, I was trying to take a screenshot for him, and all his cats were like doing their thing.
And sticking
just,
their
like,
butts in their face.
Yeah, really. They're like all sticking their butts out, like,
Yeah, like this, basically.
very violently.
This is the view you
They
get of
hold
cats.
they're holding their tails up too.
Well, I think
funny.
that kind of covers all the house magic we did, right?
Yep.
At least for the time being?
Yep.
Alright, well, I think I want to grab a quick heal before we go. Yay! It's magic!
No.
This has been Dad and Luke.
Yep.
And I guess there's really kind of one thing we gotta say from here, which is going to be bye-bye,
Later.
everybody. Later.
Bye.